How many of you love Chick-fil-A? All right. One of the first jobs I had was at Chick-fil-A, and when I had worked there for a little bit, I had a job in the back prepping food. And I don't mean prepping food like frying food, I mean like doing the early prep of cutting chicken fillets and breading them. And we had a large cooler that was the refrigerator, and it had a surface on top that was made for doing that prep work. And so you'd cut the fillets and make sure they weighed the right amount, and then you dip them in the breading, and then put them with the rest so they could be fried. And after I had done that, I had to clean that surface because it was covered with breading. As you put the breading on, it gets everywhere. And so I'm cleaning that surface, and I put water on, and I'm washing it off. And as I'm doing that, I feel this jolt of electricity go through me. And what had happened, I'd put so much water on it, the water had rolled over the back of that top, and it had run down, and it hit the power cord of that freezer in the back that was frayed. And that current ran through that water into my body. And before that moment, I knew about electricity. I knew that electricity was causing the lights to be on, that it was causing the refrigerator to run. But in that moment where it coursed through me, I knew electricity was real. I experienced it. I could feel it. And it may be that you're here today and you know some things to be true, or you have some things that you understand or that you believe. What I want you to see in this passage of Scripture is that the disciples came to not only understand something or to know something to be true, but it coursed through their bodies. That they came to know it personally, and it changed them. Now, thankfully for me, that water that ran down, it just created that arc momentarily. So that moment of shock and being paralyzed only lasted a second, and when the water coursed off, it broke that circuit. But the power of Christ and the power of God wishes to course through our lives in a way that doesn't paralyze us, but for the first time in our lives empowers us, and we are able to move and live and function and think and feel in a way that we've never felt before. And that happens here for the disciples, but it happens in the context of Jesus establishing the church.